Nobody has ever accused Donald Trump of being a great campaigner. Yeah, he won in 2016, but there were a lot of things involved there. Hillary Clinton, the Russians, it was just a different time. He went to 2020, he didn't campaign well, and he lost by 7 million votes and a substantial amount of electoral votes. Now in 2024, he's doing kind of a curious thing, where in the last few weeks before Election Day, most people in a situation like Donald Trump would be going to the swing states back and forth and keep going to the swing states in order to pick up votes in places you know you can win. But that's not what Donald Trump is doing. He's going to places like Colorado, which is traditionally blue when it comes to presidential elections. Then he's going to Coachella in California. Why California? He can't win California. There's absolutely no way. And then after that, he's going to New York City. I think I even heard he's going to go to Madison Square Garden. Why would you do that? Why would you go to 3 states you can't win and waste valuable time before the election? I've heard some people talk about this, and the only explanation I've heard that actually makes sense, it's about Donnie's ego. Donnie's going all to these cow pastures and getting limited crowds and people leaving early. He wants to give the impression that he's still getting big crowds, so he figures if he goes to areas where there's a lot of people, the crowds should be bigger, like California, like New York. Sounds a little crazy, but again, remember, we're talking about Donald Trump. He will do anything to inflate his ego, to make him look powerful and successful and popular. Donald Trump is not only fighting for the presidency in November, but he's fighting for his very being, the perception people have of him. He's lived off being thought of as rich and famous and all those sorts of things, successful, a winner all the way. But that's not what's happening now. We know he's probably going broke. We know he's not winning, and we know he's certainly not successful. He's trying to recreate that so that when he goes into the election in November, that maybe that will carry him some distance, give him some weight in the election. Of course he's wrong. It's absolutely ridiculous. Donald Trump can't win in November, but he's going to try anything. We're in the waning days before the election, and Donald Trump is desperate, and you can see it in his actions.